Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube. Stay tuned to see how I recreate this look. I asked Instagram for some questions, so I'll be answering those as I do my makeup. And today doing my makeup, I've been really on TikTok a lot this quarantine. I've been having so much fun with it, and I've actually learned a little bit of some beauty hacks on there, and I've been just obsessed with them, so I'm gonna do them today. So let's get started. I am gonna use this moisturizer. It's by Virgin Blue. It's literally the best. It's called the Cloudberry Moisturizing Gel. I'm just gonna put a little bit to prep my skin. I don't use primer either, so I feel like, you know, like a lotion or like a sunscreen kind of does it for me. I don't really feel like I need a primer. If I go somewhere where, you know, it's gonna be hot and I'm gonna be sweaty, then I will apply primer. It just kind of depends. The first thing that I'm going to do is actually gonna do my brows. So I learned this hack on TikTok, and what you do is grab a soap. I just kind of grab this soap. Like, I feel like what works is like a clear soap. So this is this soap that I found just like lingering around my house. So I use this one, and then you're gonna need a spoolie. So I wet a little bit, and then I kind of just scrape it like that. And you kind of want to go in it until the spoolie kind of gets like white from all the product. Comb your eyebrows up. And why I like doing this is because it really makes my eyebrows look full. You know that technique right now that's going on, the brow lamination? This is what it makes it look like. And they stay in place all day. Like, it literally feels like glue. And the other one. Now that they're up and they're kind of all the product is in there, you're gonna grab your spoolie and just kind of like shape them. Like that. You see, I don't know if you guys can see the difference. You kind of want to let this dry a little bit before you go in there with some product. So I'm gonna let that dry while I read the first question. So the first question is, what do you love most about spending time at home? And I'm just like the biggest homebody ever. I don't know, like, I just love it. Like, I feel like I can be super productive at home. I kind of have like my routine where I like wake up and then I kind of do what I need to do until like 5 to 7. And then after 5 to 7, like, that's when it's like I'm excited because I get to chill, watch my Netflix, watch my YouTube. Like, that's my downtime, and I just look forward to it. And I've been loving cooking. I've been experimenting with so much. Baking as well. Let's see what else. Oh, making TikToks. Yeah, I just love being home and being like creative and productive as much as possible. But yeah, so now that these are dry, you want to grab your eyebrow pencil and just kind of do as you normally would. Because this makes your eyebrows look so like bushy and thick. It's like you don't even have to do a lot to them after this, you know? That's kind of why I like it too. And this is a Maybelline brow pencil. So this is how they're looking. My eyebrows are never been looking like twins, okay? They be looking like cousins, and just gotta do the best you can, you know? So now we are going to conceal them. And let me see my next question. So the next question is, any tips on creating discipline? So what I like to do to create discipline is I kind of give myself like rewards. like let's say when I posted my first YouTube, I was really proud of myself. So, you know, after that, I took myself to Poke, which I love, and I celebrated that way, you know? That was my reward for doing something like that. Also, having a planner, I feel like, helps a lot too. Before, I would write everything, and then like I would just get so overwhelmed by everything that I had to do that like I wouldn't even end up doing one thing, maybe one. So I found that separating kind of the schedule, like dividing it between 5 days, highlight like the main 3 things that you need to get done that day. That's kind of what works for me best. And then what else? For eating bad, I'm the type of person that I have to be realistic, because if I go, you know, too cold turkey or just too drastic, then I'm probably gonna fail. Like I have to allow myself to have some stuff. For example, when it comes to eating healthy, let's say I'm craving chocolate, I'll either drink like a chocolate protein shake, or I'll make dark chocolate covered bananas or strawberries, and you know, that always like, it just satisfies my need to eat something bad. Definitely want to do like a baking video next. But yeah, that's how I kind of stay disciplined. I reward myself. I kind of try not to be too hard on myself, be lenient, be realistic, because you know, that's not what works for me. And I'm not saying that's gonna work for you. I feel like you just have to find what works for you, because some people, you know, they can go cold turkey or be super strict, and that works for them. But for me, I definitely have days where I'm not disciplined at all. And I feel like I allow myself to have those days. Obviously, you have yourself like a cheat meal. But if you do bad one day, like, it's okay. Don't dwell on it. Don't be like, oh, that's it, there goes my diet. And then the next day, pick yourself up, try again, and usually everything's all good. So I think we're done with that for now. Now we're gonna go on to the next hack that I found on TikTok, and this is highlighting and contouring before your foundation. So obviously I have nothing on my face, no foundation, just moisturizer. Yeah, we're gonna contour, and the trick is that you have to pick a dark contour and a super light concealer. So go everywhere, you're gonna contour. Kind of like that. You're gonna look really crazy, by the way. But you know, with makeup, it always comes together, so you gotta trust the process. And you're just gonna blend that out. You don't have to be like super precise with this and blend it out super perfect, because we are gonna go over it with foundation. Let's read the next question. Were you nervous to do your YouTube channel? Yes, I was. I think the biggest thing with YouTube is just that, like, you just put it out there for everyone to see it. So I was nervous, but you know, I have learned that if something makes you nervous, you definitely should do it, because that's when you get the chance to really grow. You don't want to just stay stuck in the same place, you know? You want to grow. When you look back from a year now, you want to see that you've had growth, you've had change. Everything's blended out, and I look crazy, right? So now we are gonna grab our concealer. And go where you would normally conceal. And I'm using the e.l.f. concealer. Sorry if I'm not telling you guys, but if you want to know, just ask me and I will respond to you in the comments. It doesn't have to be perfect because, you know, we're gonna perfect everything a little bit later. Alright, so there is everywhere that I highlight. Now you're gonna take, I like to wet my beauty blender, and this one I think is, oh, it's pretty good, especially for the price. Just blend that out. Okay. Now that you look crazy, grab your foundation. I'm using L'Oreal Infallible. So just kind of put it everywhere. And you kind of like, when you put on your foundation, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm covering everything up that I did, but no, it really does come through. Alright, so let's read another question. Can you please film a makeup tutorial? Yes, I can, and yes, I am. If you guys ever want to see a video, just let me know. I'm open to hearing your ideas. So that's done. And see, like, you can see the contour. And it just makes it subtle. It doesn't make it like too much. So now we are going to set everything. And if you don't know by now, my favorite is the Derma Blend translucent powder. First, I like to focus where I highlight. So where I highlight, I'm going to put a lot. So with the leftover powder that's on the sponge, I like to put that everywhere else. After everything is on, I'll take a little bit more and really, really, really bake. Oh, you know what other videos I want to do, because I really enjoy watching these, is Amazon hauls. I love watching those. And I do feel like I've been buying a lot of stuff that I do want to share, so maybe I'll do one of those. Coming soon. And then right here, like where you get smile lines, or where I get smile lines, I like to put extra. Alright. You could also put a little bit right here under the contour. And now that is baking, I'm going to grab a little bit of bronzer and a fluffy brush. Just a little bronzer is kind of like a little contouring for your eyes. Just a little something. I'm going to do some eyeliner. An eyeliner, if you're not good at liner, I definitely recommend doing this before foundation or anything, so you can just take a makeup wipe and clean it. Also, like if you're gonna put lashes, sometimes it kind of hides any errors, so don't be too hard on yourself. Just try to do the best you can. I like to do a line like that, and then I'll connect it. And then I will close my eye. And just draw a straight line. Do the best you can, and then after everything's done, you can go in and perfect it. I realize that I am the worst at explaining stuff, so hopefully you guys just learn by watching me. And one always comes out better than the other. Like this one, effortless. This one of the questions that I did receive is what lashes do I use? And I actually have my own lash brand. It is Sunetra Lashes. This is the style Bonita that I'm gonna use today. Honestly guys, if you take care of your lashes, you can wear them up to 20 times. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds chirping outside. They've been going crazy. I think it's because it's springtime. I'm not sure, but I feel like they've never been this vocal. I use a duo glue and I like to let the baby sit there for like a minute at least. Meanwhile, I'm going to contour my nose. I know we already did the cream contour, but I always put a powder contour on top. So this is Hoola Benefit, the original. And I like to get the mini one because it comes with this mini brush, and I feel like the mini brush works perfect for contouring my nose. That's all that I do for that. Okay, let me put my lashes on before they get too dry. The trick is really just putting the glue and letting them get tacky before you place them, so they're not like going up and down. Normally I let them wait longer, but I just want to speed up the process and put some lashes on me, because when I don't have lashes on, I've been looking crazy. Alright, so let's pop these on. And I definitely feel like the more you wear an eyelash, the easier it is to put on. It kind of grabs your eye shape. So I do love me a Warden lash. Okay, one is on. Like I said, I'm horrible at explaining, but what I do is I just kind of place it and then I grab my eye and get the corners. Make sure it's really on there. They are on. So I did put my finger on there to stretch, so I just kind of want to go back in there like this. Make sure I ain't got no fingerprints. This is Fenty Beauty Bronzer in Private Island. Alright, let's answer another question. What baking powder do you use? As I showed you guys, Dermablend Translucent. Do you know any other languages? Yes, I know Spanish. I am bilingual, so I can speak it fluently, and I can also write it. So now that that is done, I like to grab my damp beauty blender and press all the powder in. Because it's still damp, it kind of allows everything to just melt into the skin. Okay. So this part might be a little extra, but I feel like this is what really makes my makeup just like pop. So this is my holy grail. This is the Wet n Wild Contouring Highlight Palette, and this is the shade Dulce de Leche. So what I like to do is grab my sponge. I like to use this sponge for this, and I like to load it up. And it's like a really pretty banana powder, so I feel like it really brightens my under eye. Like, it just does the job, and I love it. I just bought this new one because my other one just finished. And this is like $5 or less. And I like to cut my nose like that. And put a little bit under your eye. So you're kind of gonna bake again. So we're just gonna let that sit for a little bit. I'm gonna grab some mascara just to combine the fake lash with my lash. So we're just gonna go on the bottom and like stick all the hairs into the lash. I don't even really touch the tips, I just touch the base. The mascara that I'm using is Essence. $5 or under as well, and it's amazing. It's really dark too. Alright, so everything looks combined and good. I'm gonna grab one of my favorite liners. You can tell because it's so freaking tiny. But this is a NYX lip liner in Natural. This is just like my favorite lip liner ever. It just gives you the most natural color. It's a perfect tone. Like a little pinky, a little nudie. I just love it. Even like when I have like a no makeup day, I just throw this on with a little bit of chapstick and it's perfect. I like to fill it in mostly with the lip liner, and today I'm going to be using a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Crush. Just a little bit in the center. And I'm just going to like to rub it in with my finger. Doesn't look, you know, too liquid lipsticky, just looks like more of a blush. And we're going to grab this and press everything in again. And I have to answer one more question while we're doing this. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is definitely poke and sushi. I can eat that all day, every day, and I will not get sick of it. But I definitely try to limit that and have it like 3 to 4 times a month, if not less. So my favorite food on the daily, I would say, would be either like a veggie burger or a homemade vegetarian burrito bowl. Those are things that I can eat like every day and it's delicious. Maybe like a salad too. And I've been making like this tofu scramble. It's so good. I really enjoy finding new ways to get my protein in. So if I can make a dish that's really good, meatless, and a lot of protein, like, I'm happy girl. So now that everything is blended in, you can kind of go over anything else just to kind of like harshen any lines, or if like you put too much of something. Probably doesn't look crazy on camera. So I feel like sometimes on camera it looks crazier than it is. Now we are going to apply a little bit of eyeliner inside, and this one is called Costa Riche. I like this one from MAC. I like this one because it's like a milky brown. I honestly don't like black in my eye. I feel like it just closes my eye and it's too harsh. Most of the time I'll just do like this, like a light brown, or like a purpley, like a light purple. So just put a little bit in there. And then we are going to grab our bronzer one more time and a little blending brush. I just put a little bit on the bottom just to make everything come together. And I don't like to put mascara on the bottom, honestly. I like more of the drama on top. I feel like that's kind of like what looks best on me. Okay. So now that is done, I'm gonna grab a little bit of blush. This is by MAC called Modern Mandarin. Just a little bit to kind of brighten the face. And then I do like putting a little bit on my nose. I've been liking that too. I forgot to do this, but I usually like, I will grab a little bit of this banana shade and like the tip. And do a line like that. And then while that sits for a little bit, I'm going to grab some highlighter. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Omrizi. I know a lot of people are over highlight, but I'm not. Okay, and now you can kind of rub that in. Grab a little bit of that highlight. Put it just like right there, not all the way. A little bit on the tip. That. And then you can press it in. Just like that. Let me just spray myself. And yeah guys, that is the look. Alright guys, this is the final look. I went ahead and changed my shirt. You can grab your bronzer and bring it down to your boobies. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys have any other questions or any other video ideas, send them my way so I can do them. And stay safe out there guys. Thank you for watching.